What's up guys, TheMainManSWE here. Hope you're all doing well, as usual. I'd like to thank Mr. Ludnork. I posted a video yesterday, I think it was, if my memory still serves me, where I talked a bit about my channel going forward, and the top comment was from Mr. Ludnork, who requested a video where I talked about Tekken 7 ranks, online ranks, and did sort of a breakdown on them. And I thought that was actually a fantastic idea. I thought about it before, but I've always seen it as, oh, that's going to take a lot of work, I'm going to have to do some statistics and mathematics. But it's not that difficult, honestly. I'm actually quite decent at math, even though I look like a handicapped hippopotamus. That's funny. Yeah, take that joke. Embrace it. I know you loved it. Every second of it. So I'm gonna talk about ranks in this video, and I just want to get out there that I did some statistics, and these are on PC ranks, as I don't play on PS4 anymore. And on PC we have 260,000 players, so that's way less than the PS4. And we only have data on the top 10,000 ranks. And that only went as low as Vanguard, so that was at the bottom. And not all of the Vanguards. But it actually, it's quite interesting, because when people have asked me about ranks, people have asked me on stream saying like, where do you think the cutoff is? At what rank is someone a legit great Tekken player? And I always said Vanguard. I felt like Vanguard was, if you reach that rank, you are a really good Tekken player. And even as I looked at the statistics, my hunch was actually proven to be somewhat correct, I would say. So as I only had up to Vanguard, top 10,000, I did a logical exponential increase of the ranks. So of course you have many more vanquishers than you have, for example, let's say a yellow rank, warriors. You have many more warriors than you have vanquishers, of course. So I tried to do that type of exponential increase for the ranks that were not statistically represented. But I'm just yapping away here and I'm boring you to death. So I thought we could take a look at this. So I'm going to jump over here. We can see my awesome thumbnail with some ranks and where it says rank breakdown. So with my exponential increase, green ranks like this to me. If you've reached Brawler, that's the first green rank, you are at the top 17.1% of Tekken players. So if I would take six random people who own Tekken 7 and play it, and you were one of those, with your Brawler, you would be the top player among that group. So 6 random people, if you're a Brawler, you would be probably the top there, statistically. So Brawlers are 5.5% of player base, Marauder 4%, and you can see how it drops there steadily. Fighter only 2.5%, and Vanguard 1.7%. So Vanguard, I'm gonna jump now immediately to yellow ranks. So as you can see, Warrior, if you've reached yellow ranks and Warrior, you are at the top 3.4% of the player base. And the statistics we see now are official. These are actually available on the Tekken 7 PC leaderboards. So this is for sure. If you've reached Warrior, you are in the top 3.4%. So that says that if I pick 30 random Tekken players, and you're one of those and you're a Warrior, out of those 30 people, you're the highest rank. So you are 1 in 30 if you reached Warrior, and that's elite. So I would say Vanguard, 1 in 25 perhaps, you're elite. You're a really, really good Tekken player. So I just want to go back and touch upon, how many people, that was incorrect, that's better. How many people say that, if you're not a Vanquisher, you're shit at Tekken. oh, if you're not a Genbu, oh, you're really bad in Tekken. And that sort of elitist attitude really hurts the community, in my opinion, and, I mean, serves no one. It's basically for, you know, tournament players to feel really good about themselves and that they've done something awesome. But if you look at the statistics, do you have to be 1 in 1,000 to be an amazing player? No, you don't. If you're 1 in 30, you know, you're doing something really good. So Vanguard's very strong, Warrior very strong. And as you can see there, Vindicator, they are 0.7%, Juggernaut 0.5% of a player base. And I didn't find the Usurper rank when I edited this, so we see Adventure there, but it says Usurper, as you can see, 0.3%. And then we can go even further, we can go to Orange ranks. And if you've reached Vanquisher, then congratulations, you're in the top 0.8%. You are 1 in 125 Tekken 7 players. You are the elite of the elite. You are amazing at the game. You are really fucking dedicated, passionate, well-read, you've done your homework, and you've mastered your main character. So Vanquisher 0.3%, Destroyer 0.2%, Savior 0.1%. Okay, sorry, I was gonna say Conqueror, but it's actually Overlord these days, and I didn't find that rank as well, but that's 0.05%. So yeah, that's not very often you come across that. So now we're gonna go to red ranks. So here I'm not going to reiterate what I said at orange ranks, but if you have reached Genbu, the first red rank, you are in the top 0.15%. You are 1 in 667. So you're pretty good at Tekken, I would say. So Genbu is 0.05%, Byakko is 0.025, Seiryu is 0.020, and the Suzaku rank, the last red rank, is 0.01. So yeah, not very many. And if we go even further, we go to purple. So this is purple and above. And they are 70 in total on PC. They are 0.015 of a player base. And they are 1 in 6,667. So this is basically Tekken super duper god. You know, this is... your name is basically JDCR or Bohi or Ni, basically. So you've done really, really well. So I hope this actually serves as some form of, I mean, maybe you didn't get super enlightened, but I hope that what I've been saying so far regarding ranks, that, you know, if you're in green ranks, you've done something that very few Tekken players can do. And I know how easy it is to look at the top players' streams, you know, and just see people playing red ranks or orange ranks, you know, the big streamers. And you're like, well, I haven't reached those ranks, so I suck. But what you don't see on YouTube and Twitch, obviously, are the thousands upon thousands of people who play this game very passionately, but who just haven't reached those ranks. But they've reached, let's say, Vanguard, and they are still in the top, you know, what was it? Top 3%. That's not bad. That's elite level. Oh yeah, I actually had one last pick I wanted to show. I did a graph actually. Here, so it's a graph just to show you guys what this drop-off looks like, you know, and you have, as you can see, it actually starts with initiate, but this is kind of misleading because this doesn't take into account the very first dance, you know, and Kyu, but who cares about those? So that graph is probably, the first graph is a bit more dramatic than it should be in reality, but it's not very far from it. So you can see there how many people. Oh, I actually didn't write in. the top graph there, Y, represents amount of players. So at Initiate, you see how many players you have here. The graph is super high. And when it comes to Brawler, you're already at only 1/6 of what you had at Initiate. And then at Warrior, you can see again, it just dips down immensely. Reaching Warrior is very few people do this. And then Vanquisher, you can hardly see the graph. And at Genbu, it's basically gone. You know, it's super, super, super rare to reach Warrior, Vanquisher, Genbu, and purple ranks. I didn't even get into here because it's invisible, basically. Hopefully my math wasn't super off at spots. I hope you found this interesting. So if you are in light blue ranks, you're still doing good, man. If you reach green ranks, Brawler, you know, you're doing awesome. Awesome. And if you reach yellow ranks, well, yeah, you're really fucking good at Tekken. So yeah, I hope this was slightly enlightening, I guess. And I'm going to wish you guys a nice day, and for me, it's actually almost night here, so good night to myself, and good night to those of you who are in the same situation. You see the darkness approaching, and you're afraid. But I'll see you guys later. Take care.